I would have never imagined to like something where the balls of a guy become a plot point.
Who the fuck starts a conversation like that? I just sat down.
Well, that was a crazy way to start a video. Dandadan is a work of art. Yeah, that's how you do it. This anime, this anime,
今からセックスします。
this
おっぱい吸わせてやるからよ。口もっとしゃぶらせろ。
Okay, stop. This is starting to get really weird. Dandadan is an anime that has the entire recipe to become famous these days. It's hilarious, its art style is amazing, and the animation is just as beautiful as it is expressive, and it is absolutely mad shit. As of now, the anime has a rating of 8.66 in Mal review. In modern times, finding anime that is really good would be absolutely wild. So here is your wildest anime of this season. Dandadan is pure and simple, an experience that you should be watching. The genre of Dandadan lies somewhere here among action, comedy, and supernatural. But it is pretty much culmination of everything of media consumed primarily by nerds and media from Japan.
Yep, that's me.
I am not sure why romance is not a tag on this, but it definitely should be. The mainstream shonen anime has always been very awkward with building up normal romance between characters, but this series that deals with abnormal things in the world has the most normal romance. It has some of the most natural and realistic growing romance I have ever seen in shonen genre, and it comes from a series that straight up starts with some grandma wanting balls and some aliens wanting banana. Yes, that's what it is. Okay, if you are looking for something different, unusual, unique, and something that will keep you entertained and surprised, you'll be glad to have watched, experienced, and enjoyed Dandadan. I mean, it's Gen Z Gintama for you. On top of that, you have beautiful animation, cinematic brilliance, and vibrant colors, and also amazing soundtracks to back it up. For those who are unfamiliar with what the show is about, it's a story about occult and supernatural elements of this world. The main theme of the show revolves around Ken Takakura, an occult maniac who doesn't believe in ghosts, and Momo Ayase, a girl who doesn't believe in aliens, trying to overcome their differences when they encounter the paranormal. It turns out both phenomena are real. Momo awakens a hidden power and Okaran gains the power of a curse. Together, they must challenge the paranormal forces threatening their world. Now, the rest of the story follows the two, as they team up with fellow students, friends, family, and new allies to fight spirits and aliens. The overarching plot themes include the retrieval of Okaran's balls, which are notably not the typical Dragon Balls that comes in 7, and the development of romantic feelings between Momo and Okaran. Dandadan is probably the show that has intrigued me the most over the last months. It has this weird fusion of genres that seamlessly blends action, romance, comedy, horror, slice of life, mystery, science fiction, and everything in the weirdest and best way possible. It has quickly risen to the top of my list as one of the most captivating and unique anime of recent times. What makes it so special is its daring ability to seamlessly blend multiple genres into a single cohesive narrative. This genre fusion could have easily fallen flat, but instead it works perfectly, creating a dynamic and unpredictable show that manages to be both wildly entertaining and emotionally resonant. From its wild action scenes to its deeply human moments, Dandadan offers something for everyone, and it does so with a sense of fun and creativity that is refreshing. The very first episode of Dandadan looks quite good, and it hooks you immediately. It doesn't waste time on long setups or slow introduction. It drives straight into the chaos. From the moment Ken and Momo meet under bizarre, supernatural circumstances, the show sets a frantic, high-energy pace that's hard to ignore. What I love about the beginning of the show is how it juggles its different elements with such confidence. There is a cool supernatural plot with ghosts, aliens, and all sorts of strange creatures, but at the same time, there is this quirky upbeat vibe that makes it feel like the characters are having fun, in spite of the madness around them. It's a rare thing to see a show where the blend of genres feels so effortless, and Dandadan nails that balance from the very first moments. In a way, the show becomes a perfect encapsulation of the joy of watching anime, where anything is possible, and the unexpected is around every corner. For example, Ken and Momo start off with what seems like a fairly standard supernatural team-up dynamic, but they quickly develop a bond that anything but typical. Their relationship is one of the most genuine and well-executed aspects of the show. It's not overly dramatic or filled with cliches, it's simply two people who start off as strangers, experiencing strange events together and slowly opening up to each other. The beauty of their relationship is how natural it feels. There is no love at first sight, no forced drama or misunderstandings, just two characters who have their own personal issues and insecurities, but who gradually learn to trust and care for each other. One of the standout aspects of their relationship I want to point out is the way it develops over time. The slow, steady build-up of their feelings for one another makes it feel so real and relatable. In many anime, romantic relationships feel rushed or unrealistic, with characters falling in love or confessing their feelings far too quickly, often without proper emotional development. Dandadan avoids this pitfall by letting Ken and Momo take their time, awkwardly navigating their interactions, and learning from each other along the way. Their relationship feels honest, messy, and above all, authentic, like the kind of the bond that actually could form between two people thrown into such an extraordinary situation. In addition to its strong romance, Dandadan does something that I haven't seen often in anime. Its humor doesn't feel like an afterthought. The show's comedy is completely offbeat, full of quirky and sometimes raunchy moments that feel right at the home in the show's chaotic world. It's kind of humor that catches you off guard, often leaving you laughing because it's so weird or unexpected. The interactions between Ken and Momo provide some of the funniest moments, but even the supernatural elements like various ghosts, aliens, and creatures that pop up throughout the series are played for laughs, in a way that doesn't detract from their seriousness or the mystery surrounding them. It's this blend of humor and horror that gives Dandadan its unique flavor. The comedy in Dandadan isn't just about the punchlines, it's also about the characters themselves. Every character has their own sense of humor, and their quirks come out in the most delightful ways. For example, Ken's dry, sometimes sarcastic nature contrasts perfectly with Momo's more upbeat and impulsive personality. Their banter feels natural and fun, helping to establish the core chemistry that drives their connection. It's the kind of relationship where the characters genuinely enjoy each other's company, even if they don't fully understand the insanity around them. Their chemistry not only makes the romance feel more grounded but also enhances the show's lighthearted moments. Mixed humor and action is its ability to go from laugh-out-loud comedy to deeply emotional moments with ease. It's the kind of show that can have you cackling one minute and leave you misty-eyed the next. Beneath all the quirky humor and high-energy action, there is a strong emotional core that elevates the series. As much as Dandadan is about fighting ghosts and aliens, it's also about the characters dealing with their own internal struggles, fear of the unknown, loneliness, guilt, and loss. These themes are explored in surprising depth, and they add an emotional weight to the show that makes you care about the characters on a personal level. It's impressive how the show never lets the supernatural or comedic elements overshadow its emotional elements. In fact, it's the perfect balance of lightheartedness and heart that makes Dandadan feel so unique. The wild action sequences and bizarre plot twists never take away from the quieter, more introspective moments when Ken and Momo open up about their past, or when they struggle with the fear of what's happening around them. It's incredibly moving. The contrast between intense, action-packed sequences and the character-driven emotional scenes is what gives Dandadan its depth, making it more than just another action-packed shonen show. Even when the show dives into its horror or science fiction elements, it never loses its sense of heart. There are some genuinely terrifying moments, especially as the characters face up against otherworldly creatures and confront the supernatural forces that seems to be pulling them into the strange world. But even in these moments, the show doesn't forget to explore the human side of things. Ken and Momo may be dealing with ghosts and aliens, but they are also grappling with their own personal demons. It's this layering of the supernatural and the emotional that makes the show so powerful, keeping you invested not only in the big action-packed moments, but also in the quieter, more personal scenes. One of the things that really adds to the world building in Dandadan is how much attention is given to the side characters. These characters, though often not the central focus, still have their own arcs, motives, and complexities that make them feel like they truly belong in this world. Whether they are friends or foes, each character contributes to the story in meaningful ways, providing the audience with different perspectives on the show's central themes. The depth of the supporting cast allows the series to expand beyond just Ken and Momo, creating a richer, more engaging world that feels full of life. Every episode feels purposeful, whether it's revealing something new about the supernatural world, deepening the relationship between characters, or adding layers to the central mystery. Even the show jumps from one genre to the next with ease, it never feels jarring or disjointed. Instead, it flows naturally. Each shift in tone or focus helping to keep the story fresh and exciting. At its heart, Dandadan is about connection. Whether it's romantic bond between Ken and Momo, the camaraderie among the supporting cast, or the characters' relationship with their own fears and vulnerabilities, the show is all about navigating a strange and unpredictable world while trying to hold on to the things that matter the most. The blend of humor, action, and heartfelt emotion works together to create an experience that's fun and deeply moving. It's a show that doesn't just entertain, it also makes you reflect on what it means to face the unknown, to find love and friendship in unexpected places, and to keep going even when the world feels out of control. In the end, Dandadan is a testament to how powerful genre bending can be when done right. It's a roller coaster of thrills, laughs, and emotional highs, and it's kind of a show that will leave a lasting impression long after you have finished watching. Whether you are in it for the action, the romance, the humor, or the deeper themes, Dandadan has something for everyone, and it nails every aspect of storytelling with precision and heart. And that is why Dandadan is a work of art.